Alright, so everybody, Frost here and JPS. No, I almost said JPS and PS remake, and the English patch is dropped today, this morning to be exact. And as you can see here, a lot of this stuff is still in Russian. NPC names still in Russian. J quest lines are actually still in Russian, but a lot of the NPC dialogue and things like that are server side. So that being said, a lot of it's hard to translate into English. Um, but skills are in English. Then you've got elements of weapons in English, which is nice to know. That way now in CP, when you see a cheat for I don't know, maybe a cheap 300k ice crossbow or ice bow or ice weapon in general, and wonder why it's not selling, so you pick it up and you're not getting your bonuses, you now know, hey, this guy just busted with the wrong element. Like this here, this is a icy double windfall. So yes, this is in English mostly. Um, Here's probably the biggest change. You can now see what your skill investments are. If you're like me and you memorize this, if you memorize this like I did, it's just not talk about that. I memorized a lot of stuff. I played this game in 3 languages now: English, Russian, and Japanese. Self-taught Japanese. All right, so here's something else that's interesting. Transporter information. Apparently that's server side also because it's not translated. But this is Empire here. Nelstat Plains. No, Nelstat Plains here. Hemorrhoid Desert. You just start from the bottom. Hemorrhoid Desert, Nelstat Plains, Foothills of Mount Giorgio. I know that looks weird. And this is Verdict. And unfortunately, the firework effects are still going off, so boy, we have to deal with this. Open my map here, you can see Foothills of Mount Giorgio, Leopold's Gorge, and here it has all of the, telling you everything is. Here's your shaman. So now, guys, you should know everything is. I never really, class training. It took me a second to remember what the stuff was. But yeah, here we are. This isn't the most impressive English patch in the world, and I know that's gonna stop a lot of people from playing. But at the same time, it's English nonetheless. So I'm gonna cut off sound effects for this. But nonetheless, it's English, and I mean, it's about as good as we're gonna get, because it's hard to translate the server-side information. So a lot of the stuff works. Item descriptions, unfortunately, are still in Russian. A lot of item names are also still in Russian. But once again, that's because it's server-side information, it's Russian server client, it's Russian server code, so it's really hard to try to get the translations out. I mean, it's English. It may not be pretty, but it's English. I mean, that's good enough for myself. I know a lot of people are gonna want the full game in English. Well, a lot of the NPC dialogue is in English. Now there is an interesting bug in the main quest lines to where some of the NPCs speak in Russian, and with certain NPCs, if you are to decline what they say or what they offer you the first time, and then re-accept that offer later, like I know with the first quest with Olsen, if you talk to Olsen and you hit no, then you talk to Olsen again, your dialogue's in Russian. So it's not the most refined English patch, and that's going to come over time. And that's why a lot of them ask for English players to come help, because we're going to have to send these reports in to get this stuff refined and fixed. Eventually, there might be a perfect English patch. Maybe so, maybe not. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, so I showed you some of the stuff in game. I'm going to show you the launcher. So let's go to title screen, just log out. I have less issues. And the loading screens are also different. Now, if you notice with the Russian client, I have a lot more jumpiness to my with my logouts. That was a smooth transition to logout screen. Normally, I have to look at my character for a few minutes. Now, unfortunately, what it is I still have to close my window through Task Manager because it's faster that way. I prefer because when you log out of Pandora Saga remake, it goes straight to um, not responding. But here's our launcher, right? Here's our launcher. Minimize this. So our launcher gives us the option of English and Russian. Russian, of course, is going to put everything on the server in English and Russian. English is going to put as much content as they can possibly squeeze into English. Now, this is actually the same English patch that I used in the closed beta. In the pre-alpha. That being said, it's going to take some time for this English patch to get more refinement to it. As you can see, my ping is still pretty high, but it's not that bad. I average 140, 150, sometimes less. Sometimes I even get down to 120 ping on a good day. But this isn't really hindering me. Like, everything in this game flows smoothly. Now, there's going to be there's going to be a disadvantage. Of course, let's say somebody lives closer to the server, then they're going to have an advantage. That being said, you can still body most of these people, so it's not that big of a deal. So we're going to log in and show you the login screen real quick. Oh, I got to restart my launcher because apparently it's open in Task Manager. It is not. Alright, well, I just got to restart my game real quick. Alright, come on, OBS. Help me out here. Alright, well, OBS is being retarded, so we're going to catch PS Remake. And here we are with the loading screen, Pandora Saga, Age of Discord, login ID password. Oh, caps lock is on. Let's see, here we go. We're gonna do this, log in here. So I'm gonna delete this character here. Delete. Don't ask. I just came up with some names just to throw in there. We're gonna make a new character and we're gonna make it a warrior, of course, but we're gonna go through the faces and some of these things for these classes. So as you can see, all this is English. Boop, we got a human female. Boop. English, boys. English. This is probably the biggest thing because passives are all in English. Racial passives are all in English. Classes are all in English. Races, faces, hair colors, all these things are in English right now. So as you can see, really this is the most important part down here. You're starting racial skills. Because without these, your characters would be harder to make because nobody wants to be that elf cleric with eagle eye. Nobody wants this. So I mean, hey, you gotta go with it. I mean, hey, it's just what it is. So we're gonna come here and we're going to make ourselves a female human warrior. And we're gonna use the good female human hair. Boop. Nah, let's go female elf. Go ahead, princess. But we're gonna no, we'll go with the hairstyle. We're just gonna change your face. We're gonna change your hair actually. And we're gonna make our name a meme. Yeet. Let me see. Do we have a lowercase t in Russian? Nah, it's okay. That's fine. Then we'll just make our name this in all caps. Yeet. 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 Right, so here we are, Imperial Way. Talk to my boy here. Can't remember your name. Barnes, that's it. All the NPC names are still in the Russian. Server side issue. Can't fix it right now. Necros gonna take time. Here we are, Barnes. Hey, haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here? You new in town? Aw, not another Ricky. Man, what I wouldn't give to have your potential, don't you go wasting it. So you want to know what's up in town, eh? I can teach you all about fighting. Oh, I can tell you all about the city too, I guess. But fighting's more fun. Boy, let me tell you, Barnes. Alright, let me show you this. This is a very interesting bug. We're gonna say no. I don't want to talk to you no more. Get out of my face. Alright? Now we're gonna come talk to Barnes again. Right after. Everything's in Russian. I pointed at the screen like you guys can see it, but I know it's not true. So, here we are. He picks up right where he left off in English. That's a bug. So anyway, here we are. Right? We're here. I'm trying to just saw again. Boom. Can't go swinging your sword all willy nilly outside of town. But hey, this is all in English, so you can't really be too upset about it. I mean, hey, here we are. The game that everybody knows and loves, everybody remembers and wants to play, is 60% English. And for me, that's good enough. I don't know about everybody else, but for me, that's pretty good. I mean, oh, he gave me speed. I love that guy. So, take it for what you will. The game's not 100% in English, yeah, I know. But is this English enough for you? Is English enough for me? Let me know. Get back to me on it. I'm going to end the video here right after I show you these options. So we've got our options for your Windows. Boom. Sound effects to cut this crap off because these are annoying. These fireworks are annoying. We've got functions. We've got hotkeys. Back to functions real quick, and then we get on hotkeys. All this information is important because you have refusal, party invitations, edge, screen edge, camera scroll. Let's try it. I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, okay. No, I don't like it. But hey, it's interesting. You could manual attack, auto targeting. For you melee players, if you need a little help, you need a little help with your auto attacking, with the ping you just, I don't know. I don't have any issues auto attacking with my ping. Then we've got item share distributions. All this stuff is automatically set this way. So you don't have to worry about really editing it too much. You've got settings, forward, back, left, right, simple. Auto run is Shift W as it's always been in this game. And I can't change my keybind to my middle mouse button, so it looks like I gotta stay with this. Manual attack, auto attack. I edited this, by the way. Your manual attack in this game at the start is E, and your manual attack in this game at the start is Q. Also here, server side stuff is going to be in Russian, so you have to bear with it. So if you can bear through all these things that are unfortunately in Russian, and that will take some time probably to refine and fix from the GMs, then if we just make our voices known as the English speaking community or English community, the community that wants the game in English, if you make yourself known and you report everything to Necromarco, he will probably work on it. Now, this NPC's content is in English because his stuff is saved server side. Things like main quest, which can be changed for options, or server side. Now, this is client side because this dialogue is static and stays the same. You got something for France. Great. France is drunk again. He's passed out over there. And with so many folks coming back and forth, he's blocking traffic. Oh, I guess he's awake. Yeehaw, I'm not drunk. You hear? Yeah, I just like giving everybody. It's like giving everybody a country accent. Yeah, you see. All this stuff is in English here. This is really good because it's the same that it was in USPS. Maybe not exactly the same, but gosh darn it, it's similar. So I'm gonna leave it here. Let me know what you think about this. I'll show you more of this later. Let me know what you think, please, so I can understand what you guys want to see in more videos. Haven't been uploading that much because we've been trying to focus on getting everything up to date, trying to get on par with everybody who started before us. So if you guys can bear with me, I'll have you some content out more frequently. But yeah, let me know what you think. Game's not 100% in English, but it's pretty freaking close. It's good enough for me. Might not be good enough for everybody, but it's good enough for me. So that's what it is. All right, I'm signing off here, boys. Thank you for watching.